How's it going, guys? My name is Mr. Tuesday, and I'm about to figure out where have I gone. Because right now the crossword here says "Where'd you go?" is made by Andrew Colin Kirk. And where'd you go exactly? I have no idea. Try for 9 down. It's gonna be alma mater. The doomed Ethiopian princess. Not sure. So what else can I find? So if I go here, I found something. So 74 says the K in 15 down. 15 down is talking about organization that awards the Paul Courage for canine heroism. I would guess that's AKC, and 74 is Kennel. All right. The Matilda author, that's Roald Dahl. Pentagon Division. I'll pencil in EG for degree. Okay, look. Hamilton co-star Leslie Blank Jr. That's actually Odom. So what is the Pentagon Division? Department of Defense, so DOD. Is that what you're thinking?
Uh-huh.
Neptune, for example. Well, that could be a planet. But summertime in Versailles, that's ETE, so it's not planet. IDs that will never start 000 or 666.
Because that is the devil.
The answer here would have to be SSNs. SSNS. So planks can build them. Abs. A disc jockey is to DJ, and non-binary is to MB. The best impression of a Springfield patriarch. And right here we have 115 across lit up. So these obviously are connected, but feel like there has to be a the in the middle. So blank the what? Neptune, it's not season. Probably a god of sorts. So yeah, sea god. Pencil that in. Kind of boot. Something. A designer's specialty. That will be the eye. It doesn't fit there. Oh look, 81 down. Philippine currency, that's the peso. Wire holder, I think that will be a spool. Camera choice and brief, SLR. Okay, feature of a yurt but not a teepee. Probably something on top of the tent that I'm not aware of. And designer's specialty, I'll probably pencil in decor. Okay, support on lease, that's cosine. Okay, now that makes sense. It might have minus guest in its name. Something. So darts are billiard. I would say that's a bar game. Ambrosia salad ingredients. Do I put an S here? Because probably think about cherries. Yeah. 92 cross, that's gonna be less we forget. Summer setting in Somerset for short. Weapon fashion accessory for animation's Sailor Moon. Probably a tiara. And what about figure on a Wyoming license plate? I don't think it's a buffalo. That's honestly not enough space for buffalo. Soft mineral, maybe talk. A hockey player who wears number one traditionally. The goalie, not goalie, goalie. Going back here. I'm gonna take out the E and put in an O for go-go. Okay. So it's not the blank or something. But the best impression of a Springfield patriarch, put Homer at the end. All right, so corrective eye surgery. Do I put in LASIK? Give me the slightest amount. In an ecosystem for an estimated 25% of all marine species. Probably the reef. So now 67 cross could be like fine as Homer. And warm in a sense, probably near. A vivid shade of yellow, canary. From Oklahoma's wheat capital, it's not Tulsa, obviously. Something else. Yaley, I'll probably go with Eli. The slightest amount, least. A big name in elevators. I know what it is. Otis. Dryer, detritus. Go with lint. Wedding cake features tears. Mag staffers. It's ammos. Or editors. ED. A victory symbol, the V. And when do you need this patched up? Do you have the missing button, etc.? Put an R at the end. No, doesn't really feel. Right, so Cliff Notes version of Holmes and Watson stories. So, does this word make solved? Oh, wait. Noted family of New York City's Gilded Age. The Trumps? Okay. Blank pop, hybrid music genre, go with emo. So you usually use that. Morals of the Mission Impossible franchise. Put an S there. Do I go with egos?
No.
Oh, so the birthplace of Starbucks. Would it be Seattle then? Take this out. This is gonna have to be oat milk. Okay. It straightens up. Tidies. Yeah. Photo ops for that. And the app name for a car salesman. Auto. All right, so where you might walk down the aisle, the grocery store. Uh, temporary banish as a college roommate. Don't really know. 47 across, I'll say S at the end. So it's gonna be blank lines. The missing button. When do you need this patched up? You're probably taking place at a tailor. You're trying to get your clothes fixed. So the question is, what were you going to be saying that would make blank lines? Maybe weather lines, but I already have emo 42 down, and the morals of the Mission Impossible franchise, or Morales, perhaps. Take that out. And by the way, like, what would 115 across be? Classic breakup excuse, and provides a phonetic hint. Obviously, these are puns. Okay, 14 down, 28 across. They're plural right here, and also ends with an S. So put the S there. You're shouting here in 22 across, I'll say take it. Surgical aids, put an S at the end. It's not sutures, okay. Surgical aids, probably stenos. The vehicle in 2020's Nomadland, that's a van, because not an RV. It follows October. Ah, yeah, Oktoberfest. And told some joke. Is there an ED at the end? What is Laurel's first name Stan? And 25 across, one place to redeem the tickets. That's an arcade. Retain. Leave. Blank. Told some jokes. Oh, okay. It's not an ED at the end. Put D at the top. Did a blank. So cars fill up a lot. And 13 across is skulls. So did a blank. Did a show. That doesn't fit. All right. If you ask me to Texas, IMHO. The arm muscle. Could be like a tricep, so try. Oh. Capital of Western Australia. Perth. Dueling weapons. Uh, dueling weapons. Eppies. Epes. One might be custom printed, a T. So wine whose name is the first half of his country of origin. Okay. First half, huh? And we're talking about a country here. The country starts with a P. Port. A port. Setting for 6 across. I bet it's an opera. The electric appliance button is a reset. Stay in one's lane. I'm thinking resist. What's targets? What's the red more suitable for puns and it? Bet some downs not IMHO. Has gone 20 across higher in rank. Do some basic math. Let's say add. And the sign at a gas station. ATM, because ATM have signs. Use a Clorox wipe on. That could be the germ. Not the germ. Also, I'm gonna put in mysteries here for 36. Mysteries. Get that out of the way. Gloomy. Try dreary. In Canada's Blanket Nova National Park, connecting with one celebrating Ethiopian Christmas. I don't think it has a Y here. It might. Not really sure. All right, so take out the ATM for this and stay in one's lane. Put merge here. What about resist? Okay, resist blank merge. So the sign could be air for a gas station. What about for 5 down? A big pain, hassle, a target. Think about objective, think about aim, and also before now, what happened prior to what's happening right today. Clips Notes version of Holmes Watson stories could be a pre-song then. Let me take out hassle. Because in the thick of, I'm thinking of mid. And what's about like bread more suitable for panzanella? Okay, I'll just take out Trump's then. Then I'm putting in resist the merge. To make it easier for me, what about this? Is there an ER at the end? Like this? So who's the family? It's not Rockefeller. That's way too long, obviously. Maybe putting back Hassel. And 31 across could be Staler. Right. Now I can put in the mid. And the Cliff Notes version of Holmes and Watson stories. I'm thinking men solve mysteries. Okay. So I do put N here. Then 24 down becomes then. That is before now. And about targets, you have an objective.
No.
So it has to be something here. Because shopping center doesn't really fit here. Literature, probably say letters. And it could be like Terii for 33 across. Terry Nova National Park. Or rather, it could be Terra Nova National Park. The one celebrating Ethiopian Christmas. A Rasta. Yeah. A Knack. And a Mill March author. Eliot's. George Eliot's. A Knack. A talent. Yes. That's a knack. So I have leave in and did a set right there. What's can be on Wyoming license plate? Not a cobweb, not a tumbleweed, because that's what I'm thinking about. Okay, target here is going to be a verb. And I bet it means shoot at, because now it makes sense. The alternative to a citronella candle. It's not stats. That's what you're thinking. And higher in rank. Okay, I can put back IMHO because I got an HO at the end here. And this could be like smellier. 6 down could be asters. And what about this? Who? Where you might walk down the aisle, I'd probably say plank here. Suffice, thrill, maybe not. Okay. I see something for 103 here. So Lansbury was nominated for 18 of them, winning none. So gonna put an S here. And now I'm thinking either Emmy or Tony can fill in the same spot. Director Efron put in Nora. What about this? R. REO Speedwagon. And a 2010 comedy inspired by The Scarlet Letter, EDA. Principle behind Yin Yang is either How or Dao. Doji Cantor. See, it has like one G and not two, so it has to be something entirely different that I'm aware of. But a bit of concert stage equipment. We could probably put in amp. This becomes Emmys, okay? And a bog deposit. That'll be a Pete. This could be like rule the roost. This becomes lasso. Caesar's addressing at two, perhaps. Turns inside out. I'm gonna put an S here. More intrusive. This is definitely ER. What about the classic breakup excuse? Oh, it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. Okay, so they all have me's here. He's got resist the merge. Men solve mysteries. Got the me at the third slot. Find his Homer, ME. And what about this? The headline about a falsely incriminated person casting a balance is the me here. Ambrosia salad ingredients. Hold up. I'm gonna try putting oranges. Get along in years, age perhaps. So this, okay, this could be EDT, because you got the summer staying or daylight savings time now. For the end of 86 could be framed. Member of a choir, Incan alto, parts of baby wits, put S there. Okay. And delivered a nasty insult with perfect timing. I'm gonna put in moments. More intrusive, that's nosier. This is probably a two for sure. Dunderheads, morons. Okay, so the Lawrence Arabi Sarzo tool. And what turns inside out inverts. Yeah. A powerful engine is a truly VT at the start. What's 110 down? Kept watch on. Died. And common conjunctions ands. Alright. Dartmouth's colorful nickname. Let's say the green here. It's so 86 down definitely ends with ing. Okay. So an army rank above corporal. Let's say sergeants. SGT. The month known for political surprises. October. OCT. Like the Kama Sutra, put I here. And the gummy candy company, that's going to be Haribo. Toiled on a long ship, maybe. Put ED. 91. Yes. Naruto wrote an ode to his socks. Parts of baby whites. Could be milligrams, mgs. Falsely incriminated. Not incarcerated. Incriminated. What about the red part of rubber? I'm gonna try stem. Now what? You got blank frame. Someone's framed. Take this out. So green used in Italian cuisine. The law grants. Obscures, put an S there. What about a word after cash or raid? Like what? Some six pass and oh, okay. So I had to put an S here. And 121 across could be my loss. My loss. Some six packs. Think about beer. Because I can't put an R at the end. This is also an S. So put an A here, what happens? Put an N here, what happens? So Jackson or Jackman, they're both actors. Beautifully emotive. So if I put an I here, what happens to 78 down? Well, I'm thinking it could be innate, right? Temporary banish as a college roommate. So is it subtle? Okay, so the Kama Sutra, I'm thinking about putting E here so I can have the. And this could be exotic. No, it's not exotic. Rather, it's going to be erotic. Because I toiled on a long ship, I rowed the boats, therefore I oared. Going back to this. Delivered a nasty insult with perfect timing. So put an ED here. The bank could be the dis moment here. Nullifying, I think that becomes voiding. And 86 across can become voter framed. This comes back to stem. Exudes, becomes oozes. Then I think 93 across is sees the this moment. Uh-uh. But you have some like a polite rejection for 93 down. And now I'm thinking that this could be no ma'am. So I have to take out the EIZ. Okay. No ma'am. What about 99 across? Is there a term called cash over?
No.
So put a V here, what happens? Impressive array or crude cavity. We're talking about hole for that. Claim in a courtroom, I'll try to assert. No. Yeah, it's going to be like an ME and 47 across. So it could be a Melder lines. Yes. Melder lines. Oh. Now I realize something on 56 across. The term is coming to me now. This is going to be cowboy. 35 down comes free Wi-Fi. So that's cleaned up now. Going back to here, 44 down. Skeptical of big governments. Blank it's what? Maybe this could be anti. Because was Morales' name Isai? That that lets me keep a mid. And I think this could be anti something. Or you might walk down the aisle. Run back plank. Take that up. Try putting so. So skeptical of big government's anti-tax? Really? They're all can become a late. Oh, maybe hold on. Let me clear this up. I think it's actually anti-tax. Yeah? What about temporarily banish as a college roommate? Could be something. Thrill can be a late. Yes. I can put the ED back here for sure. Put an LATE here. What about deliberate nasty insult with perfect timing too? Okay. Okay, so I've realized that the U is also phonetic for just the letter U. And also, you just replace the U with me. Resist the urge, unsolved mysteries, underlines, yeah. The finest hour, blank the dismounts, yeah. So now I have to think of a term that means like that has to do with the dismount. So it could be like landed the dismount, landed the dismount, and also skeptical of big government that would have to be anti-tax. And this would have to be Seattle. This would have to be ops. And also, it's gonna ban someone. Could it be an L here? Could it be an A here? It's not really evict either. It also obscures you're trying to make something unseeable, so to speak. Try to blind it. It's gonna be a three-letter word with an S at the end. A liquor and spirits, I'll probably go with fruits. She'll try. No. No. Oh, okay. Maybe this is a pun for 77 cross. I think it could be like sexile. And you tell your roommate that you're gonna have do something inside your own room. So that's it. Okay, done and blank suffice. I'm gonna try putting a donacade or something. Now, cash or read. Yeah, take out Adam. What about it? So, crude cavity. It's not animal. Skewers. No, stick here. I'll put in borrow here. Okay. Six patents. It's not abs. Could be ales, perhaps. Okay, how about that? The liquor and the spritz and obscures. It's not blinds. That's too big. And could be something like bags or bands, perhaps. So if I put a G between the two E's, what about this? Put back in man. Probably put an S here to make a siege, if that's the case. Put an A here. Okay. Clear this up. Clear all that up. Put back no man. What about this? Maybe it's like once, perhaps? That's even the case. If I put a C here, what will this become? A crude cavity. We're talking about hole here. Okay, now this one had to be nailed. Now it just came to me. This gonna have to be nailed this moment. Okay. What about this? Start looking up words. Let's do that. So I'm trying to figure out what these words mean. Okay, maybe it's cash only this time. So surface could be like two words, making it do nicely. Okay. A liquor and a spritz. Look up spritz. It's gonna be Aperol. So I guess it is box. I'll pen that in there. What about claiming the chords? Allege. That's the word. What about the crude cavity? Could it be an oil well? This is poetic. And cut shorts. Gonna have to mow. So what's the Ethiopian princess? Okay, same could be Ida. It's not it. So there's something called borrow.
Nope.
No, it's not. It's gonna be F here. And I solved the crossword.